Yesterday also I mentioned this. That is for Chinese and everywhere they say chicken sick or something. What's a bad sick? Animal sick, you know.
Yeah,
Animal. This animal also no good. I have 2 mango tree in my house in Sarah. Morning parrot come stalling. Evening come bat.
A bat.
Bat come stalling the mango. Still a lot. I can't eat much, but I give India people and young monk, they eat. Then sometimes bats biting, this eat ill. Some monks became that same size.
Oh, it's like
This became big.
yeah, goiter. Yeah.
Then they need injection
Yeah.
and
yeah.
go past 10 days they ill.
Oh.
Must wash. Anyway, this is 7 medicine together. Dharani power or the concentration power. This, yesterday I mentioned, but just imitate, repeated me. Sanskrit. Namo.
Namo.
Ratna.
Retna.
Taryaya.
Nariyaya.
Namo.
Namo.
Bhagavate.
Agavate.
Apartihata.
Apartihata.
Bekaze Rajaya.
Bekaze Rajaya.
Deyatha.
Tayata.
Om.
Om.
Savatata Gata Hum.
Sarvatata Gata Hum.
Gume Gume.
Gume Gume.
Imini Mihi.
Imini Mihi.
Mati Mati.
Mati Mati.
Sapta Tathagata.
Sapta Tathagata.
That means Sapta means 7. Tathagata means Buddha. 7 medicine Buddha. Sapta Tathagata.
Sapta Tathagata.
Samadaya Dikshite.
Samadaya Dikshite.
Ate Mate.
Ate Mate.
Pale Papam.
Pale Papam.
Shodani.
Shodani.
Sawa Papam.
Sarva Papam.
Nashaya.
Nashaya.
Mama.
Mama.
Bude.
Bude.
Budo.
Dudo.
Tatame.
Tatame.
Umekume.
Ume Gume.
Buddha.
Buddha.
Chetar.
Chetar.
Pari.
Pari.
Shodani.
Shodani.
Dameni. Dame.
Dameni Dameni.
Meru. Meru.
Meru Meru.
Meru. Shikare.
Meru Shikare.
Sawa Akala.
Sarva Akara.
Mirtayu.
Mirtayu.
Niwarani.
Niwarani.
Bude.
Bude.
Subude.
Subude.
Buddha.
Buddha.
Adiktana.
Adiktana.
Adiktitena.
Adikchetena.
Rachentume.
Rachentume.
Sawa Deva.
Salva Deva.
Same.
Same.
Asame.
Asame.
Samanawa.
Samanawa.
Harentume.
Harentume.
Sarva.
Sarva.
Buddha.
Buddha.
Bodhisattvaya.
Bodhisattvaya.
Yeah, Sarva means all. All Buddha, Bodhisattva. They say Sarva, Buddha, Bodhisattva.
Sarva, Buddha, Bodhisattva.
Shame, Shame.
Shame, Shame.
Parshamentume.
Akshamentume.
Sarva.
Sarva.
Itayu.
Itayu.
Padarpa.
Padarpa.
Bayadaya.
Bayadaya.
Purani.
Purani.
Supuraya. Purani.
Supurani.
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 Purayame.
Purayame.
Sawa Ashaye.
Sawa Ashaye.
Bindurya.
Bindurya.
Partibase.
Partibase.
Sarva.
Sarva.
Papam.
Papam.
Chayankari Soha.
Chenkari Soha.
Om.
Om.
Bekaze, Bekaze.
Bekanze, Bekanze.
Maha.
Maha.
Bekaze, Bekaze.
Bekanze, Bekanze.
Raja.
Raja.
Samungati Soha. ocean. India says Samudul, Hindu says Samudul, ocean. Samungam in Sanskrit, I think. Samungati Soha. Oh, yeah. Now terminology. Yes, that Dharmadhatu, object to be purified. Purified, how to purify it? We know every living being have Dharmadhatu, wonderful. That is, we are understanding really good visa. Dharmadhatu is a good visa. Can go in enlightenment.
It's a good visa, yeah. Can go.
Good visa. But only humans can go, but animals, the chicken, the monkeys and elephants, they have visa, but they can't go there. Because human can have opportunity. Human have opportunity, If Milarepa and we know different. He have, diligence, very strong diligence. He really did. Then he, Tantra point of view, he became enlightened. Point of Tantra. In Tibet, number one yogi, he is number one yogi. Number one yogi is Kaju Lama, very Masida, Drupa Kunle. Drupa Kunle means very funny one, always sexual talking, but with together big, profound teach. He really Masida, he killed all animal, and then he picks all again recover. That much power. Then he missing small animal head, big animal head, small. He is Masida, no problem, everything, Anyway, too much. He said number one Masida yogi is Milarepa in Tibet. Tibet, number one scholar is Sacha Pandita. Tibet, number one morality, Lama Tsongkhapa, he said. And then he make, my teacher, I believe just 3 union. He said, he praised. Nice, Yes, yes, Milarepa have airport, but Milarepa more you healthy than Milarepa maybe. Milarepa not so healthy, but he doing practice. Then he became flying. He became amazing. He did. He had power. His biography really nice. He never studied that much scholar. Never study, never. But because realization make everything understanding. Some Pampo Geshe, Burn tradition, Tibetan old religion. Burn Geshe's jealousy. Then the teasing, the debate, and the miracle. Burn have many miracle. The competition did, but too much now. human have opportunity. We have Buddha nature. We have opportunity. This life probably, if high yoga tantra practice, you become this life possible enlightenment. If no enlightenment, also okay, you become 1 bhumi, 2 bhumi, 3 bhumi bodhisattva. Even okay, you become accumulation part, preparation part. But we are lazy, we never try. We are never try, you know. Our view is monkey view. Yeah, we just jumping in other tree, and eating the apple and then finish. Anyway, so therefore, precious human that have means that is teaching. Also, Vinaya, they say, if monks kill baby or monks kill human, no monk, no anymore monk. Root destroy. If monks kill spirit, god, or something, goddess, or animals, but big negative, but till monk, because they have 253 bow law monks, and none bhikshuni have 360. How they came? The beginning, Buddha have no one law. 13 years, no law. Then one monk, he did something wrong. Then meeting, then Buddha said, next time, not allowed. Then again one come, next time, not allowed. Then more law. And nuns also making dancing and something too much. Then nun more law. Women's more activity, you know. Then not allowed to next time. Not allowed to next time. Then nun have 360. More men have 253. Beginning, no law. Then they eat human meat. They eat something. Then Buddha said, not allowed. Therefore, human kill more, but some people say human kill, insect kill, same. No same. Insect life, insect have Buddha nature, but insect not possible become enlightened insect. Human possible. So they're different. You make different. Yeah. Therefore, human is more valuable. What say?
More valuable. More valuable.
Yes. That Buddha nature, we have same. That is good. We respect all living being. Why we respect? They have Buddha nature. They are Buddha, but covering. They need pinter, a special filter. But humans can make clean. Animals and other realms typically make pinter. You know, that is easier. I think pinter is easier. Otherwise, I have no terminology. Like that. printer of purification.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that they say now we this number, I think, I don't know which.
It was verse 26 that we
26,
did last time.
what said?
It says that out of impermanence, suffering, and empty, all of those purify the mind. They're all filters for the mind.
Yeah,
but the best filter is the lack of any nature.
Yeah, that kind is telling Dharmadhatu text. So I look Tibetan language, what they say.
Verse 26.
Huh? Yeah. Mita dunga tongba she, chawa sumbo sem jongje, chodu semne jongje, chöne rangshi mebai. Oh yes. Then they say how to purify your meditation, analytical meditation. That is not Singapore. You meditate impermanent.
An impermanence?
Yeah, they're telling. Impermanent meditation. That everything, things, all phenomena, or all things, moment changing, morning till evening different. Yesterday, we thinking yesterday and today same person, but completely changing. Also, this atoms also too much quickly moving. And moment changing. That not dying meditation. Dying meditation grows impermanent. But this is subtle impermanent thinking. Dying is a little bit terrorism.
Terrorizing.
Holiness say, one come, they have some people come, we visit Abbot. Abbot not there. Abbot go somewhere teach. Then Abbot attend that one. Then Abbot where gone? Abbot today no there. Abbot go somewhere. Then he doing old mama, old grandfather, old mama terrorism. What's that? Scared.
Mm-hmm. Yes. May I repeat? I've heard this story too. There was this abbot, and people came to visit him. These other teachers came to visit him, and he was out, and so they asked the attendant, "Where is the abbot?" And he said, "Oh, he's out terrifying the old people. He's out, terrifying like the old men." Yeah. He's out scaring the parishioners, as it were. Yeah.
Holiness always telling this. Abbot where going? Abbot they're going old mama, old papa. Then they're scared. Then that is no really Buddhist. Holiness criticize. Yeah. Anyway, the religion together, politics coming. That is sometimes you must to know. Religion need without delusion. If teach with delusion, no good. Abhidhamma Kosha say, if teach, really tell reality, really Buddha's message. But mixing, politics and then no really Dharma, no real Dharma. Anyway, how to purify? You meditate. They say impermanent, and also recognize suffering. They say suffering, suffering,
and empty.
Oh,
and empty.
Empty.
Suffering.
Yeah. Yes, selfless. That. Also, ultimately, and how to purify. Then emptiness. They say, emptiness view. They need that. You know. That opposite that po Zangde Da. We thinking we are very high, we are very pure. We believe that we have this grasping. We are pure person. We are pure. We are beautiful, we are handsome, we are high people, we are, but other things dirty because we are high. You know, that we have that. Also, we are happy that have, or you know, my life happy or something. Also, I'm permanent. I'm always same, never changing. We believe, we never. But year by year, changing, month by month, day by day, changing. But we thinking I'm permanent, you know. Also, I'm high, I'm more clever, I'm something, something, I, something. This poor thinking we have strong, we must recognize. That makes then we always deluded in samsara. I am permanent. I am, you know, pure, happy, and I am clever. I am something. This opposite, impermanent, suffering, and empty, and selfless. This meditation, you know, antidote. Delusion looks like that. We are clean, but like this. How to purify? Then we must check. I believe myself clean or high, but also happy and permanent and self ego or selfish, like that. That antidote, impermanent, suffering, empty, selflessness view, that meditate. Then mind a little bit purified.
The opposite of selfless is pride.
No, pride, contraction, because I, my, that is like opinions, opinion I, but I not recognize myself. I don't know me. Exactly reality, I don't know me, but I know my opinion, my. But then, you know, I going down just happily. But I believe myself. That is opinion, opinion Geshe Soepa.
Okay.
But I believe. What I believe, I don't know. I don't recognize myself. Reality, I don't know. You see me, but different belief, you know. I believe myself, but no correct one.
So the antidote is selfless.
Antidote, selflessness view.
And for empty, and empty is the fourth.
Empty
antidote?
That at that time, like you know, like creator, self creator, not making us. Empty means this case, creator God or creator God. Creator God is self, no existing, not making us, because we can changing. We are interdependent.
I see.
Like meaning like this.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Repeat? So again, we all have Buddha nature. All of us the same. Insects. All of us the same way. However, only human beings. Only when a being is in the phase of being a human, is in the state of being human, only at that time does that being have access to the filter, so to speak, the filter that we're talking about to filter the mind. So the time of being human is a very, very, very special opportunity. And so for that reason, to take away a human life is much more serious than just to take away a life in general. So taking away a life is always a big negativity, no matter what life. But when you take a life at the time when that being has access to the filter by virtue of being human, that's a much more serious problem. That's why if you're a monk and you kill an animal, or you kill a god, or you kill a spirit, that's a great fault. That's a very negative, very heavy negative karma. But you don't lose your vow, you don't stop being a monk. But if you kill a human being, even if it's a baby, you do lose your vow, because you've not only taken a life, but you've taken it at the time when the person had the opportunity to filter. So then how do we filter? What do we have to meditate on to filter? And the text tells us there's, it lists 3 here, but Geshe-la has explained there's 4 things. There's impermanence, there's suffering, there's empty, and there's selflessness. And each of these is filtering out a different attitude that we might have. So one thing that is polluting our Buddha nature is having thoughts along the lines of, I'm flawless, I'm pure, I'm flawless. I am so talented, I am so good at this, I am so good at that. And so the antidote to that is, excuse me, Geshe-la, the thought, I'm very pure, I'm very pure. The antidote is...
Antidote, that like impermanence.
Impermanence. The antidote of that is impermanence. But Geshe-la clarified there's 2 levels of impermanence. There's gross impermanence and there's subtle impermanence. Gross impermanence is thinking about death, right? Subtle impermanence is thinking about the fact that things are changing from moment to moment to moment to moment. So here, this antidote that we're talking about is not about gross impermanence. It's not thinking about death. The antidote here is subtle impermanence, is recognizing that the person that we think was here yesterday and is now here again today, it's actually a completely different person. So much has changed, including on the atomic level. As the Buddha taught, and scientists now say, the atoms are always moving wildly. Nothing is ever still. So we meditate on impermanence for that. Another obstacle, another thing that needs to be purified out is this feeling of, I'm happy, I'm content, things, my life is going perfectly well. So the antidote to that is to meditate on suffering. And then another one is the thought that, if I'm understanding Geshe-la correctly, it's the thought that, a creator God made me the way I am. I am as I am, and it's like, I'm not going to change. I was made this way. And so the antidote to that is to meditate on emptiness, because that allows us to see that we are always in the process of recreating ourselves, and so we definitely can change. And then the other obstacle mentioned is the fact that we think about ourselves. What we think about ourselves is really our own opinions about ourselves. Different people, it's one object, different people have different opinions. I'll have one opinion about it, somebody else will have another opinion about it. And the same is true when I am the object. So there's I am the object, and I have my opinion about me, but other people are going to have different opinions about me. The problem is that we forget and we think that my opinion about me is the fact, is the truth. We don't see it as an opinion. And so the antidote to that is to meditate on selflessness and to realize selflessness. So these are the 4 ways that we filter, 4 meditations that we use to filter the object to be purified, which is the Dharmadhatu. However, the text says that these that of these 4, the one that is the ultimate purification, the one that is the ultimate purifier. One second, Geshe-la. The best filter is emptiness or selflessness.
Oh yeah, selflessness.
Selflessness. The best filter is selflessness.
Yeah, selflessness view. That is, that telling Mahamunda, they say, poor Mahamunda. That, what's say?
4 seals.
Seal,
4 seals of the Dharma.
Seal, yeah. Like this big topic, I don't tell much explanation because everything no stable, no no that beautiful, or I don't know, clean, or no. This means no stable.
No stable.
It's no stable. Everything changing.
Not static.
4 seasons.
4 seasons.
Every season changing. Every day, moment to see different season. Yeah. Also, all happy we check, not really happy. Just like if here, hot, then he moved over there, more happy. Then more cold, he come in here. That's similar. One suffering changing, and then other suffering, cold suffering changing, became hot suffering, like that. That samsara's contaminated happiness like that. But that Buddhists say suffering of suffering,
suffering of change,
changing of suffering, or suffering of changing, suffering of changing, and pervasive.
All pervasive conditioned suffering.
Yeah,
pervasive suffering.
These 3 types suffering important to know. That in this case, like all contaminated sufferings is contaminated happiness. All you check, no really happy. Like this suffering means. And also, empty means no creator making, this case. And selflessness means this case, some philosophy they're telling Atman, permanent Atman, no beginning, no end, something. That is selflessness. that telling, you know. That is, we analyze. Then this is purification, like beginning purification. You know, this how to our delusion. If we have this thinking, then we more samsara. We believe she was stable, happy, and that we have no choice. Creator God doing. We have no responsibility. Your responsibility, Creator God doing. He have responsibility. But Buddha said, your responsibility, you, your demon, you, your God, you, your Creator, you, no other one. Your demon, you, your Creator, you. You create, you become enlightened. You create bad, you know, hell. No outside Creator God. Your Creator God, you. That meaning like, but I create myself, you know, good, bad, everything. I create, nobody create. That it makes sense a little bit. Yeah, don't talk much, then going better. I think Lord topic, that is important. But this mind training, how to purify, purification, that is nature of mind, but purification for grasping, for delusion, how to purification. That's important. They have doubt because different philosophy doubt. You know, self-existing. That is a philosophy problem. Philosophy problem. This case, self-existing, and also empty opposite, else creator. Else creator, but no else creator. Your creator, you. No else. Else means other. Other creator, no. Your creator, you. You must create yourself. That, yeah, that things, you know. Yeah, that, please tell me a little bit more.
Sure. So Geshe-la is explaining that this is how we begin the process of purification of the Dharmadhatu, is by checking, you know, first we have to check of all these different beliefs, which are philosophical beliefs, problematic philosophical beliefs from this perspective. First we have to check, how do I feel on this? Where do I stand on this? Like, do I feel like I'm happy? Do I feel like I am permanent? Does it feel to me as if that were the case? And then, you know, if we find that we do feel those ways, then we purify by recognizing, by checking, is it really true? Is it really true? So these are the different problems. So feeling that we're pure, you know, so checking, is that really true, or are we polluted? Thinking that we are permanent, that we don't change from moment to moment, you know, checking, is that the case? And as Geshe-la pointed out, we think of the 4 seasons, but really every moment, it's a new season. You know, it's a constant change. It's not something that just happens in one moment 4 times during the year. So we check. Then thinking, you know, we feel like we're happy, or when things are going well, we might think that we're happy. But if we really check, we'll find that what we're thinking of as happiness is really what in Buddhism is called the suffering of change, which is just exchanging one problem for a different one type of suffering for another one. So when we feel too hot, we move to the shade and we think, now I'm happy, but then it's only until we get cold and then we move to the sun. So we're exchanging the suffering of heat for the suffering of cold for the suffering of heat, and we're thinking of that as happiness. So we check, and then thinking, then in this context, these words are used with a particular meaning, empty and selfless. Here, what they're talking about is empty again is that sense of it's out of my hands, but that's the opposite of empty. It's the sense of it's out of my hands, it's like somebody made me this way and it's really in their hands if I am to change. And so emptiness is checking it out and recognizing more and more that we are the creators of our own destiny. We are the makers of our own future. In Buddhism we say there is hell, there is heaven, but it's not like some creator sends us there. We build our way into these situations. And then selflessness again, in this context, I'm so sorry, Geshe-la, you said selflessness in this context means...
This case,
means...
like, Hindu philosophy.
Yes.
They believe, self, how look like. Yeah. Self is permanent. Self is lonely, or I don't know.
It's partless. No parts. One partless. Partless. I don't know, 3 different quality or 4 different quality, many philosophy problem. That selflessness view means that no existing. It's like that. Yes.
But we must learn Hindu view.
We first have to learn the Hindu view to see what we're saying it's
Hindu
not.
Philosophy,
So here selflessness is the opposite of that. It's referring to a mistake really on the level of philosophy, of having a belief in a permanent, unchanging soul that has certain characteristics. And here it's about exploring that and again coming to the recognition that that's not the way things are. So these are the different ways that we train our mind, that we practice mind training, and we start to purify the Dharmadhatu.
Yes, purify.
Purify.
That even they say, Manjushri asked Shakyamuni Buddha. Shakyamuni Buddha telling Dharmadhatu, Buddha nature, and then Buddha, you already Hindu. Manjushri say, Manjushri very intelligent, his disciple. You telling no beginning, no end, never contaminated, that all living beings have that Dharmadhatu, and then you are already Hindu. Hindu telling Atman, self-existing. Atman, Atman, no beginning, no end, always body changing, but life changing, but never disappear. If then Atman only lonely, then you are liberation, they say, Hindu. Hindu's liberation. Hindu also not one, 8, 9 different Hindu. We learn because we never learn Christian and Muslim, because that is Buddha time no coming. Buddha time have Hindu, then they have Buddhist text. I learn a lot. Also, I like it. Interesting, this philosophy, but forgetful, intelligent, not enough. They are very deep. Also, I was Munich. I beginning teach Hindu. There people like Hindu tennis.
The tennis, yes.
Buddhist tennis I teach. But Lama Soepa asked me, Holland, Rinpoche Holland, what do you teach? I say Hindu tennis. I say people like. Anyway, that Manjushri say, Shakyamuni Buddha, then you are already Hindu. Buddha said, no, I not say that is Atman. That is mind, no self, he said. If this Buddha nature or that what say this Dharmadhatu, Buddha nature, if self, then similar Hindu. Buddha say, I never telling self. They say self, but I say that purity mind. Purity mind is no self. His answer like this. Lankara Avatara Sutara, they have question answer. Anyway, that self means selflessness means Atman no existing. That is in this case, Atman. Otherwise, India, they have many philosophy, many different students. They have this view. Then Hindus became Buddhists, also difficult. Beginning tell Buddha nature, then they easier, they similar Atman, instead of Atman in this. Otherwise, they difficult believe Buddhist. Today, Muslim difficult believe Buddhist. Sometimes we come from Muslim also coming, Hindu different come. So many scholars, Pandita Tirupati is coming. He is number one, now very old. Incredible knowledge. I don't understand it, but they are like $100, but I looks like $1. my knowledge only $1. They have $100. Pandita Tirupati. Ooh, he know everything. Buddhist, non-Buddhist, everything. Also intelligent. Dalai Lama love him. Very love him.
He's Hindu? Pandita? Hindu?
He's a Buddhist
Pandita.
Yeah, but no monk. He have wife. No eat meat. He comes conference. Amazing. Yeah. Anyway, that is like that. Now we have not much time because old man. Then the story never finish. Also, they say Robert Juan and something say that the non-Buddhists together composition, Robert Juan and Bull Juan or something say. This text you read there.
Robert
Juan and Bull Juan and Sam or not Sam.
The rabbit horn and the bull horn, yes.
Bull horn, Sam or no Sam, something said. Rabbit horn no existing, but bull horn existing. But if the ultimate emptiness case is same, that talking need non-Buddhists together, then we complicate. Better how we see self and phenomena, all how looks like. That is a case of emptiness, I'm telling, emptiness. That how to meditate. Self and all phenomena is existing or no existing. All say existing. I'm existing, all phenomena is existing. emptiness, what empty, emptiness and shunyata, or zero.
Zero.
Zero meditation. Zero meditation, India say shunyata. Shunyata means 1, 2, 3, 4. Beginning they put there, Hindu letters. Beginning 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shunyata, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then counting, then 10 together this have. This have. 100 together 2.
Yes, 0, 0, yeah?
Oh, 0.
0.
That is, they say, shunyata. Shunyata. Tibetan, the ritual, they say, Omo Sumba or Shuddha Sodam or Shunyata, something say. Shunyata means like that. Shunyata, Emma Ko Hang, but Sanskrit pronounce not okay. Tibetans say. Anyway, emptiness means nothingness. Nothingness, emptiness, different. Nothingness is nothing, everything nothing. Nothingness, no reality. Reality, no nothingness. Emptiness means reality. But nothingness meditation also possible. Formless realm. If you meditate concentration, nothingness meditation, they say everything sky, nothing form, everything sky. That concentration okay. Wisdom not okay. Wisdom don't accept this. Everything, nothing, no accept. Have existing, but concentration believe. Concentration okay. Concentration say everything skeleton. Skeleton.
Skeleton?
Yeah, only bone.
Skeleton.
Skeleton. Yeah, everything water. Everything fire. Yes, it's okay. Or the concentration, I am tiger. Shamatha together. That is perfect shamatha. Long ago, one girl, she beautiful, and then many young men say, make problem. Then she go Matsida something solution. Matsida say you meditate tiger. Then she meditate tiger. Everybody see she is a tiger.
Wow.
That is meditation power, but no reality. Also can see everything skeleton. Yogis, impermanent or that meditation. Anyway, concentration is don't need reality object. Wisdom need reality object. Panja paramita, or say 4 pound wisdom. 4 pound wisdom. 4 pound.
Profound wisdom.
4 pound wisdom need reality. Emptiness means emptiness is like no nothingness. Nothingness, everything sky. That's a good meditation. Everything, only nothing, everything, nothing, only consciousness.
Only consciousness.
Only mind. Nothing, everything, nothing. Just meditate, shamatha, similar. Also, consciousness, nothing, sky, nothing, everything, nothingness meditation. That is meditate, you reborn over there. Formless realm. Yeah, that you realize it. No wisdom, no wisdom. That without wisdom, impossible enlightenment. Emptiness is object of wisdom. we are existing, but whatever I see my appearance, that is no existing, 100% no existing, wrong. That is empty. But we are existing, reality, correct one, I can't see. Because I see how to see, I'm human. You know, I'm human. I have, poor terminology need. What's that? Karmic imprints.
Karmic imprints.
4 different category karmic imprints. I have human habit. I have human habit. Also, Asia, you know, Himalaya or Tibetan habit. You have Western habit. The Western said this is beautiful, this is handsome, this is good, this is good. Tibetan said this is this is India said this is this. Different habit. They believe different. Mama said this is kaka, no good. This is good. Mama said kaka good, best, wonderful, eat. Then we eat. Because the beginning they make imprints, you know. That 4 different, you know, also self imprint, also nature imprint. 4 different. I need academic. 4 category. Then this makes concept. This create concept. Concept say then exaggerate. Concept exaggerate. That is then mouse make elephant.
Yeah, you make an elephant out of a mouse. Yes.
Yeah, mouse make, but then beautiful, but then so beautiful, you know, bad, so bad, you know, that attachment object, anger object, so bad man, so good man. Really check, know that. It depends. You are, but other people doesn't say. You say very bad, he say very good. Then who is true? You say very beautiful, he say very ugly. But then, for example, what's one young woman, maybe, then, you know, God say, not so beautiful, very bad smell, ugly. But humans, for example, young men, they say, she is very beautiful. But old men say, oh, comme ci, comme ça. Yeah. Then, yeah. Monkey say, oh, very shameful, no hair. No hair, no tail. She have no tail because very shame. Monkey say she need tail. Then chicken say, funny one. Your cat say different. Your snake say different, you know. Who is true? All different 6 realms, different, have different karmic, different one object. But tiger say, eat very delicious. Tiger say, lion say, yeah, different, you know. Tiger say she is good lunch. Yeah. But monkey say, shameful, you have no tail. Anyway, all opinion, all deluded, what's that, delusion. Not, they can't see. This is samsara. This is appearance, no reality. Appearance, reality, different. We must reality research. Reality is reality, then not exaggerate, not, habit seeing. Then checking, analyze, then really all wrong. All this is wrong, but they are empty. They are empty. She is, for example, Mama say, my daughter. Children say, she is my mom. Husband say, she is my wife. But different, She is a wife, or she is a mom, daughter, or she is a mama. But it depends. Interdependent means like that. Interdependent means like. Also similar, east, north, and 3 mountains. But these people say this is east. Yeah, this is north. But these people say this is east. But all dependent, this you understanding. Just temporary, but no true. True, no existing means like that. I need terminology. I hope. Yeah. Not truly existing, not truly existent, not true. What I see, that is 100% not true. But just my appearance. How to come my habit, my karmic imprints, I'm human, I have human eye, I can see that. But I'm monkey, I can see different. If I'm bull, something see different. I'm tiger, see different, I'm dog, difference. Who is, but all appearance. No truly existing means you understand. Truly no existing. That is truly shunyata, truly zero. Truly no existing, zero, same. That is, that need analyze this mind, what's it, Dharmadhatu, how to wake up or how to purify. That meditation need, that wisdom meditation need. Also single point meditation I already told, that look mind. Also mind with together look emptiness. Otherwise same Hindu also can meditate this mind. Hindu can also get shamatha, but emptiness with together, that's Buddhist style. Otherwise, Hindu, Buddhist distinguish, typical. They also have that, very good shamatha. Buddha also learned from Jainism, Hinduism there. But mind, ultimately emptiness together tribe. But beginning I'm only mind, okay, but everything nothing. slowly, yeah. Tell,
Sure.
but too much.
So,
I also relax when I look this.
Manjushri, when Shakyamuni Buddha taught about the Dharmadhatu and about the pure mind being beginningless and endless, Manjushri said, well, in that case, aren't you kind of coming right back to where we started from with the Hindu understanding of Atman? And Manjushri said, no, because what I'm saying is beginningless and endless and unstained is the purity of the mind. But I'm not saying that is the self. That's not what the self is. That's not what I am. That's just the purity of the mind. So to understand that, and this was where Geshe-la was. That's what Geshe-la was saying at the end, is that we need to have simultaneously. We need to have perfect concentration, calm abiding, but we also need to combine that with the wisdom that understands the emptiness of the object. So calm abiding. In this case, we're meditating on the mind and the purity of the mind. We're trying to look at the mind itself, just like Geshe-la explained before. But we want to combine that with an understanding of emptiness. Otherwise, there's nothing different from. That's the distinction really between the Hindu tradition of meditating on the mind and the Buddhist meditation on the mind, is that we're combining it with an understanding of emptiness. And then in terms of what is emptiness referring to, Geshe-la made it very clear that it is not talking about nothingness. It is not talking about nothingness. The word that gets translated as emptiness, shunyata, in Indian languages literally means zero, but it doesn't mean nothingness. It's possible to meditate on nothingness, just like it's possible to meditate on any number of things that aren't true. You can meditate, there is actually a purpose for yogis to sometimes meditate that all beings are just walking skeletons. And they can meditate on it so well that over time they actually see the beings as skeletons. Even though they see it that way because they've meditated on it that way, that doesn't make it so, it doesn't make it true. In the same way, there's meditations that we can do. One meditation that we can do is that everything is just space, limitless space, nothing but space, and our awareness, consciousness, even beyond, once we get to that, even beyond that, we can even do a meditation where even those things are nothingness. There's no space, there's no consciousness, there's just nothingness. And that's fine for establishing concentration. There's no fault in the concentration if you meditate on that, but it's not reality. And what that leads to is rebirth in what are called the formless realms, which are still within samsara. It doesn't lead to enlightenment. The only thing that leads to enlightenment is the wisdom understanding emptiness. So emptiness, how we can understand it is that, do things exist? Do phenomena exist? Absolutely, of course phenomena exist. The thing is that they do not exist the way they appear to us. Our appearances are all deceptive. They're all, what I'm seeing as I'm seeing it, that definitely does not exist. 100% does not exist. Something does exist, but it's not that. So Geshe-la gave the example of a young woman where different beings perceiving that young woman are going to have extremely different experiences. So Geshe-la started out by saying that not only is that conditioned by the realm that you're born in, whether you're a human being or something else, but even by your cultural upbringing, what you were taught by your family. One culture will consider certain things to be beautiful, other cultures will consider completely different things to be beautiful. But even on an even more fundamental level, perhaps, if a straight young man looks at a woman, he might perceive her to be beautiful. He might perceive her to be beautiful. He might say, okay, she's beautiful. If an old man looks at the same woman, he might think, okay, she's pretty, but it doesn't have that same intensity, right? So already we can ask, okay, who is right here? Who is right? Now, if somebody in the God realms, if a god looks at the woman, they would actually perceive her to be extremely unpleasant, just like they perceive all human beings to be extremely unpleasant. We smell bad to the gods, and so they might think she's very ugly. A monkey looking at that same woman might think, oh, how shameful! She's nude. She doesn't have any hair covering her face, and she doesn't even have a tail. How embarrassing! Poor, the poor thing, you know. A tiger looking at the same person would think, oh, she looks really tasty, you know. So completely different experiences of the same object, and we can ask, well, who's right? You know, who's right? Which is correct? Another, you know, from another perspective, still, the parents of that woman would look at her and see a daughter. There's a daughter. The children of that woman would look at the same woman and think, ooh, a mother. You know, the husband of the same woman would look at the woman and think, oh, a wife. You know, and so if we ask, well, but what is she? Is she a daughter, or is she a mother, or is she a wife? It's all relative. It's all relative. Similarly to how if you have 3 mountains in a row, the central mountain, you know, if you're standing over here on this mountain, you say, okay, that mountain is to the east. But if you're standing over here, you say, okay, that mountain is to the west. Well, which is it? Is the mountain to the east or is the mountain to the west? It's all relative. It all depends on a frame of reference. And it's temporary because you can move from one place to another and suddenly it's an entirely different experience. So the question of what is it actually, what is it truly, independently of a frame of reference, independently of an experience, that is where you get the zero. The answer that comes back is shunyata, is zero. You know, that's what it's empty of.
Yes. You know, angus object, enemy, attachment object. For example, man attachment object, beautiful girl, or woman attachment object, very strong, handsome boy. Yeah, different object. Then not checking whatever they see, they're thinking true establish.
Truly established.
Truly established. They have existing. But check Madhyamika logic and Chittamatra logic, Bharat cognition logic, even quantum physics logic.
Quantum physics logic.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Dzogchen logic, Mahamudra logic, some different logics. Check. They say empty. They say nothing. They say no. They say it is not as it appears.
It is not as it appears.
Yeah, understanding. It is not as it appears. That is quantum physics. I don't know. There's a Holiness telling. They say not same.
Yeah.
Not same. If check, not same. Also, Madhyamika logic say what say. The way appear, the
way it appears,
huh?
The way it appears.
Oh yeah,
the way it appears.
The way appear. That.
The way appears.
Yeah, the way appear. Also, the way absolutely.
Oh, I see. The way it appears is different from the way it absolutely is.
Yeah.
May I see, Geshe?
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's not same, but terminology problem. Because this object no existing. because reality logic, scientifically, your attachment is 100% deluded. This object no existing. We try that. That is because if existing object, then never give up attachment. If existing angus object, never give up attachment or say angry. That emptiness destroy anger, attachment, both destroy. No existing your object. You believe that your appearance, but if you check middle way logic and Chitmata logic and contemplative logic and every logic, no there. That is true or not true? You need investigate. Then, I completely deluded my habit, I see that, but immediately attachment, anger, give up, difficult. Till see, but till I'm wrong, 100% I'm wrong, My attachment is 100% wrong. My anger is 100% wrong, but object no existing. Even conventional logic, but this is ultimate logic. I telling ultimate logic, But conventionally logic check, investigate, also, I say beautiful, but my friend say no. Other parents say no. But then, 10 days later, I look, not same. Also morning and evening different. Morning I see very beautiful, but evening ugly. That possible. But this conventional logic, conventional logic, conventionally logic, but ultimately logic too high, but true. Conventional logically also, he is my friend. Why? He gave me something. He praised me. He liked my view. He liked my religion. He liked my family. He liked my culture. So therefore, I love him. He is my friend. He is my enemy. He criticizes he don't like my religion. He like that. But next year, he criticizes me. he don't like my, then he became enemy. But enemy and friend, all no permanent, no forever. Changing. Why? Just reason, simple reason. I believe me is valid, me is correct one. I believe me is valid or me is correct one. And there is, they like me, then I say friend. They don't like me, then enemy. But really check, other people say he is better, then he is more worst. But we need election. Then not same, not same. We put election, but my election not correct. It's conventional logically checked. No true. No true is emptiness. That is zero. Truly no existing. Truly zero. That is, not single point meditation, analytical meditation.
Analytical meditation.
You fighting every day your attachment together. You discuss, you debate every day your anger, your jealousy. Your jealousy, your anger, very scholar. But you less scholar. Your jealousy or your attachment say you are stupid. I say no, you are deluded. No, you deluded. Too much, Then who wins? Then you poor. You follow your wisdom or you follow your attachment. You between,
Poor you.
Yeah.
Poor you.
Yeah. Then he not follow you. He follow attachment. You follow anger. He follow. Then became like drunken man, similar. Yeah. That is you understanding emptiness. How to walk. How to walk. Emptiness means wisdom job. Wisdom job is analyze. Wisdom means analyze. Reality, what is reality? That makes then then delusion object all destroy. There's Nagarjuna, this emptiness text. He prostration. In the end, he said, this?
I bow. I prostrate.
Bow. Buddha, you have very compassion. You compassionately teach all views, objects destroy, all view destroy. Your emptiness teaching. Emptiness teaching, so every view is object destroy. So therefore, I really bow you.
Bow to you.
Yeah. Good. I really bow Gautama. He said Gautama.
Gautama. Yeah.
Gautama, his caste.
Yeah, his caste.
I really bow Gautama because our view, all wrong view. Object no existing. If analyze, check, no existing. That is nearly emptiness, nearly emptiness view. Yeah, you understanding? Yeah, maybe one time tell.
Sure.
Yeah, too much now.
No. So, if somebody looks at again, to use the example of a woman and thinks she's a beautiful woman, or somebody looks at a man and thinks he's a very handsome man, the object that appears to the person is not just a woman, and then the person thinks it's beautiful. The object that appears is a beautiful woman. The object that appears is a handsome man. It appears to the person as if that's what the object is from its own side. It doesn't appear as if that's the person's opinion. It appears as if that's the fact. So if the object of a handsome man appears, that object does not exist at all. That object does not exist at all. That's the view of emptiness. And to our senses in the first place, it seems as if it does exist. It appears that way. But if you analyze with any kind of reasoning, with any kind of logic, and Geshe-la explained even two approaches. One approach is simply based on conventional reasoning, conventional logic. The other is based on ultimate reasoning, ultimate logic. So from a conventional logic point of view, you can almost just take a poll, take a vote, and you'll find that different people have different opinions. Is that a handsome man or not? And just by virtue of that, you can already start to see, oh, maybe it's not a case from his own side that he's handsome. Maybe it is coming from the eye of the beholder in that case. Or you can think about friends and enemies, and think, okay, this person is my friend. Why? They agree with me, they praise me, they give me things. That person is my enemy. Why? They disagree with me, they don't respect my religion, they this, and that. But you can see how, from one point of view, friends can change into enemies, enemies can change into friends by just doing different things in the coming year. And also, even if you think somebody's, you see them as enemy, other people are going to see them as friend. They're going to say they're a good person, and they're going to not like your friend, and so on. And just from that conventional level, you can see that even though friend and enemy appear to just be a thing, he's just a bad person, it appears to us that way. Really, it's not really true. That bad person existing from their own side, that doesn't exist. That's on the conventional level. Then if you look at it from the ultimate level, you can look from several different points of view of reasoning. You can look at it from the Madhyamika view, the middle way view. You can look at it from the Chittamatra view. You can look at it from the Mahamudra view, or you can look at it from the point of view of quantum physics. All of them come to the conclusion unanimously that the object as it appears to us is not what exists. That's just not there, And when we realize this, when we recognize this, that what that's doing is that's destroying the object of attachment, that's destroying the object of anger, because the object of attachment in this case is a handsome man. When we realize there is no handsome man as such, that there's no place for the attachment to grab on, or the object of anger is this is a bad person. When we realize there is no bad person as such, then there's nowhere for the anger to latch on. Now, Geshe-la pointed out that so at that point, what we can recognize that what's appearing to me is completely delusional. I'm just totally deluded. When I feel strong attachment, oh, I'm totally deluded. When I feel strong anger, oh, I'm totally deluded. And even so, it's not that easy for the attachment to just drop away, or for the anger to drop away, because it still appears to us that way so vividly. So we need to, every day, debate a little bit with these delusions. We need to debate a little bit with our attachment. We need to debate a little bit with our anger. But it's just good to go into it knowing that these delusions, they tend to be a lot more clever than we are. They'll kind of talk back to us, and they'll have all sorts of sneaky ways. But we have to use very good reasoning. Again, rely very, very well in reasoning to overcome these mistakes. And so if let me see. I think that, does anybody remember? Did I forget something? Objective. Yeah. So, oh yes. And so just one more sentence, which is that Geshe-la says that, and then when we understand that, that's very close to emptiness. That's very close to what Buddhism means by emptiness.
Yeah, they say emptiness is very important. Emptiness is very important. How using? That way I mentioned. That way you little bit understanding is how to using. Otherwise, this text telling emptiness is complicated. Just this way better. for example, vase is vase or not vase?
A vase?
Vase means pillar or vase or maybe man or girl, or that is girl is girl or not girl, or vase is vase, not vase. Man is man or not man. That question. Then Gelugpa Lama Tsongkhapa say that is inherently no vase, inherently no girl, inherently no existing man, inherently no existing, but independently existing. Interdependently existing, but they, what's say, inherently no existing.
Yeah, not inherently existing.
Not inherently existing.
Yeah. Because inherently not existing and not inherently existing.
Yes.
Little different.
That object, enemy or friend or whatever, all phenomena or self, inherently.
Not inherently existing.
Not inherently existing. That is Tsongkhapa. Existing and inherently existing different, he said. Existing, everything existing, he said. Inherently no existing. Inherently no existing, that is meditate. Then Nyingma, what say that Longchenpa or Nyingma master, they say, how to say, no existing. Inherently also no existing. Inherently existing same. You know, if existing till delusion coming, he say, how to give up attachment? Girl, they're existing. Boy, they're existing. You know, the enemy, they're existing. Became angry. Also, the jealousy existing. You know, they something have opponent, opponent, no?
Opponent,
some jealousy object. Any delusions, you know. Longchenpa, Nyingma, the logic say, but same Madhamika. Lama Tsongkhapa also Madhamika, and Nyingma also Madhamika. Both good, both you know, have the reason. Till they're different, you know. Inherently existing, no inherently existing, it doesn't help us. They say, no existing, then better. Because no arising angry and attachment, not arising, you know. That is girl is no girl, boy is no boy, bas is no bas. How Sutra say, eye is no eye, tongue is no tongue, no tongue, no, what say that? So many things, you know, I can't tell. No eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no touching, no, so many telling, you know, that all phenomena, no self, no Buddha, no Nirvana, no samsara, everything no. my same class, one joking one monk, then reciting, he said, existing tongue, existing. He said, no tongue, no eye, no, that is not true. He said. Everybody laughing, you know. He joking. But existing eye, existing. But the House Sutra say, no existing eye, no existing. Anyway, I joke, but also a little bit connection. That inherently existing same. That Nima and Kaju, but such a little different. Similar, Giluk, similar, but little different. But nice, very nice. Everything they make a little bit helping. Then argue how to come. If Gelugpa say, then no existing, then Buddha, Dharma, no existing, Karma, no existing, everything no existing, then you are nothingness, or say
nihilism.
Nihilism, debate there, you know. But don't worry, Nyingmapa say, don't worry, if burn something, everything burn, then bad things burn, but good things still remain. Similar. First, everything, nothing meditation better, they say. If a girl is a girl, then always you have attachment. Enemy is enemy. You believe very worst enemy, then always angry. You not destroy your object. Girl is no girl, just level it. 100% exaggerate. Girl, no girl, boy, no boy. No object. Why you are 100% deluded? Because that makes your view destroy. The Tsongkhapa say, existing, inherently existing, different. Like.
Can I ask a question? But if Nyingmapa, if they say no girl not existing,
girl is no girl,
then okay, then no attachment, no anger, but also no compassion, no loving kindness.
Everything is no. Buddha is no Buddha. Nirvana is no. Hell is no hell. Everything like same. Also, Milarepa say, if point of, he say, point of ultimately, Buddha is no Buddha, samsara is no samsara. Point of conventionally, girl is girl, his view like that. Milarepa say, point of conventionally, you know, conventionally means deluded way. Deluded way, then girl is girl, boss is boss, enemy is enemy. You know, everything, hell is hell, nirvana is nirvana. Conventional point of view. And ultimate view, you check everything, you know, no existing Buddha, no existing hell, no existing everything, no existing. That is Milarepa view. But Gilu, they say inherently no, but existing. Longchenpa, they say existing, inherently existing, no different, same. If existing, then you have no opportunity how to give up attachment, how to, you don't find perfect antidote, not find. You understand
yes,
it,
yes.
Makes sense?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, don't tell.
Well, so I think all the different schools would agree. Geshe-la is explaining how this is explained in different schools within Tibetan Buddhism, and all the different schools would agree that, you know, like we said, you know, the beautiful man or the beautiful woman that appears, that the way it appears, that doesn't exist. If it existed the way it appears, then it would be impossible to overcome attachment, because that is what it is. It's a beautiful thing from its own side, so of course you're going to crave it, you know. If an enemy were bad from its own side, then of course you're going to crave it, right? So the only reason we're able to overcome attachment, the only reason we're able to overcome aversion or anger is because those things that appear don't exist that way. Now, Tsongkhapa, who is the founder of the Gelug school, the way he explains it is that there's a big difference between existing versus inherently existing. And Lama Tsongkhapa says that, yes, the girl exists, but she does not inherently exist. The beautiful man exists, but he does not inherently exist. The enemy exists, but he does not inherently exist, right? And he explains that that's enough for us to overcome attachment, for us to overcome anger. He explains how. However, Longchenpa, who is of the Nyingma school, he says, no, there is no difference between inherently existing and existing. You know, he says, if we said, you know, that beautiful person doesn't inherently exist, but they do exist, then we'd still be attached to them, just on the basis of the fact that they exist in the first place. So he says, you know, that's not enough. So he goes on to say that they do not inherently exist, and therefore they don't exist at all. That it's all, if inherently existing, then existing. If existing, then inherently existing. So no, it does not exist at all. So there is no girl, there is no beautiful guy, there is no enemy, and so on. To which the Gelug side can respond that, well, then it follows that there is no anything. You know, there is no Buddha, there is no Dharma, there is no compassion, there is no love, there's nothing, right? So they say, you guys are being nihilists, you know, which is an extreme that all schools agree is incorrect. To which the Longchenpa, to which the Nyingmapas would respond saying, don't worry, because it's like if, I don't understand the example perfectly, but it's like if you're burning some garbage or something like that. When you burn, all the garbage, all the bad stuff goes away, but even after the fire goes out, the good stuff is still there. In the same way, we can go ahead and say nothing exists, nothing exists, nothing exists. That will do the job of getting rid of all the attachment, getting rid of all the aversion. And when all is said and done, what needs to be there will still be there, right? Then Geshe-la explained that, he explained that the Kagyu school takes a view similar to Nyingma, and that the Sakya school takes another view, but is similar to Gelug. But then he explained yet another view, which is the view of Milarepa, which says that, differently still, he says that we can look at it from the conventional level or from the ultimate level. And he says from the conventional level, which is deluded, things exist. There is a girl, there is a beautiful man, there is an enemy, there is Buddha, there is love, and there is jealousy. But from the ultimate view, none of those things exist. There is no Buddha, there is no enemy, there is no jealousy, there is nothing like that. And so Geshe-la says it's important to understand these different schools, these different positions, and understand their arguments because they each have something valuable that they contribute. Something like that.
Yeah. Que bono.
Yeah. Just, I don't know whether this enters into the description at all, but it almost seems like it seems like if you are on one level, when you say nothing exists, you're talking about non-duality. But when you say things exist conventionally and not inherently or not ultimately, you're talking with duality. Does that enter into the discussion? Is that ever used to describe the differences?
So please correct my if I explain wrong. I think the question is, there's the terminology non-duality, non-duality, like not to non-duality. You know the familiar non-duality. Subject object one, like not two.
No subject object.
Yeah, non-duality.
Just now checking object.
We're just talking about the object.
Now emptiness is object. We're checking object. Subject checking different way. Subject wrong, right, or you know. With the morning also more subject. We go subject topic. Now object topic, you know. Luminous, that is object.
Maybe just to make sure, Nick, could you look up non-duality in Tibetan really quickly? Like, or could somebody just, maybe Jennifer, like just look up the word non-duality? I just want to make sure I understand the question correctly.
Not much time.
There's not much time, yeah.
But I understand it.
Is that okay?
It's from the object side, not from the subject
Now
side.
checking
Object
object.
is non-dual.
Object, object, no true or not true, that checking, you know, that,
Sorry, okay, thank you, Geshe.
that is, when you don't investigate, it looks like it is there. Also, if no investigate, whatever you see, your appearance is true, you know. If you investigate really mathematical logic, quantum physics logic, or sheet metal logic, valid cognition logic, many different logic, no existing. You must, logic tell, then again, big topic, very complicated, but logically check. No same. Inherently established, truly established. Also, grasping as true. This different. This is object, you know. Grasping as true. This is then different topic. But emptiness topic, like you understanding, also, mere imputation by thought, mere imputation by thought.
Mere imputation by thought.
Everything, Gelupa say, everything mere imputation by thought. No there. We say person, but that we say boss is this no boss. We say just mere imputation. We say human, but this no human. Just mere imputation. What's that? Mere imputation by thought. Or this chair, we can't say chair, but they have something material. We mere imputation chair, but this is no chair. One story. In Kham, you know, Amdo, one Ari Geshe, his name, this country name Ari. Ari Geshe is very scholar. His student go, no. one scholar visit him, then chatting, what is your favorite education? Old monk, Geshe asked him. He said, I'm very well middle-way text, Madhyamika text. Yes. What is this? He said, this, what's a table? What is this? He said, this is table. No, your education not correct. This is no table. This is a mere,
the basis.
Just say table, but no table.
Yeah, it's a label.
Yeah, just we say table, but no table. You say table, then your Madhyamika not correct. You understanding that makes sense? Little bit. Everything no. Just name. This Gilupa also say that which better do that everything no inherently existing. Of course, whatever my appearance, that is also no. That better. Whatever I see, whatever I feel, that is only my opinion, only my peer dispositions, peer disposition.
Predispositions.
Peer dispositions make that. Peer dispositions make reality. No, my mind is no correct. You know, that better, emptiness, that better, that meditate. Whatever I see, then grasping, I believe. Whatever I see, this is beautiful or ugly or good or bad or whatever I feel, I see, then I believe myself, then grasping, you know, then wrong, you know. Whatever I see, this is no existing. But existing, who see, Buddha can see correctly. Buddha can see correctly that Buddha's appearance, my appearance, completely different. Existing correctly, realitily, Buddha can see. I can't see. Whatever I see, that is I grasping, that is wrong. No existing, inherently no existing, of course. But even whatever I see, that is no existing. But existing, who knows? If Allah knows. Buddha knows. Maybe God knows, maybe. Buddha knows, but my five senses completely appearance wrong. That is zero, emptiness like that. You understanding that? Yeah, emptiness, that's enough, I think. Now, time going. Then there's a important need, great compassion practice. Then wake up Dharmadhatu. Also need preliminary practice. Preliminary, now Tibetan Lamas give them just above so many gilu, nima, different give. That's not India Nalanda tradition. Nagarjuna give there. The 30, 31, 33. Yeah, this is a preliminary. How you
about
read?
The horns? The rabbit horns? And the
No. This is preliminary. What's say generosity? Something say.
I think it's different. It's a different place.
Well, generosity. Hey, here. 65.
65.
And 66. What's say there?
Would you read?
66.
Generosities, multiple hardships, ethics gathering beings good, and patience benefiting beings. Through these three, the Dhatu blooms.
Also they have 67, 68. They're telling what we need practice. They're telling mainly you need generosity practice, morality practice, perfection, passion practice, joyful effort practice, concentration and wisdom and prayer and good motivation and power, the 10 perfection telling. That is a preliminary. Nagarjuna say you need then some courses of bodhikaya, dhammakaya. Some is rupakaya courses. And Janakaya courses, these 10 perfections.
Yes.
This is preliminary, we practice. Also, how to wake up, we need great compassion. How to generate great compassion. Also, I am not enough, but introduction, great compassion. What is great compassion? That great compassion arising, realize it, then Dharmadhatu wake up. Then you completely different person. These topics come, then later, then 1 bhumi, 2 bhumi, different coming. And then become enlightened, how activity that coming, but this topic.
So Geshe-la is explaining that what the rest of the text talks about, and he's explaining that first it talks about how to wake up the Dharmadhatu, and that how you need to have the preliminaries, which are the 10 perfections, and how some of these perfections are causes for the rupakaya, the form level of the Buddha, how some of them are causes for the Dharmakaya, which is the level of the Buddha that pervades all things, and the Jnanakaya, which is the level of the Buddha that is the omniscient mind, and how when you give rise to great compassion, that is what wakes up the Dharmadhatu, and when you give rise to great compassion, then you become a completely different person. Everything changes for you. And then it talks about the 10 bhumis, or the 10 stages of the Bodhisattva path. And then after that it talks about when you become enlightened, what are the different ways that you help? What are the different ways that you provide help? That's what the rest of the text covers.
Yes, also at the moment, samsara, they are Dharmadhatu, same Dharmadhatu. We are different person. We became Dhammakaya, became one person. That is such a commentary. At the moment, we are different person. If we become enlightened, we become one person. So therefore, Angulimala Sutta says, don't eat meat, because we are same Dharmadhatu, same Dhammakaya. Manjushri said, why you don't eat meat? Reason Dharmadhatu, Buddha said exactly that we are same Dharmadhatu. Same Dharmadhatu, same wanted happiness, same don't wanted suffering, also became one person. That is Tantra and this such a commentary they say. Dhammakaya same. If you become enlightened, me become enlightened, I think same person. So many emanations. But Abhidhamma Kosha say you become enlightened, different Buddha. I became enlightened, different Buddha, but same energy, same doing, many Buddha.
Right.
But Tantra, they said one become one. I don't know. This is really complicated.
So Geshe-la is explaining two different teachings. The Sakya commentary in the Tantra teachings explains that not only do we all have the same Dharmadhatu, we all have the same wish to be happy and to be free from suffering. But the Sakya commentary goes on to say that once we become enlightened, the Dharmakaya, we become one person, you know. Whereas the Abhidharma Kosha says that no, when we become enlightened, we each are a separate enlightened being, but we have the same energy and we're doing the same activities, you know. So which one to believe? Geshe-la is saying it's complicated. It's complicated.
Doesn't matter if you become enlightened, and it's good enough. Yeah. Also Hindu something say big Atman. Yeah, something say, but no time. Yeah. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank
for
you,
listening.
thank you, Geshe-la,
Not
so
so
much.
easy listening.
What a pleasure to listen.
Yeah. Then